thing. In the unseen cosmos of the human body, an epic war is about to begin. The battlefield, the delicate tissues of the lungs, the enemy, a single, microscopic particle, drifting silently on an inhaled breath. This is no fortress, no barbarian order. This is a saboteur, a ghost in the machine. It doesn't fight with brute force, it infiltrates, whispering on the wind. It promises betrayal. I am small, but I am many. I slip inside your cells and they will betray you. 2. With chilling precision, the virus locks onto a receptor on a lung cell, a key sliding into a perfectly matched lock. It injects its genetic code, a blueprint for treason. The cell shudders. Its internal machinery hijacked silently echoes through its very structure. No, I cannot resist. I am forced to replicate the enemy. The first domino has fallen. The invasion has begun, not with a bang, but with a whisper. Patrol. The cellular highways are the sentinels, the ever-watchful macrophages. They sense the disturbance, a ripple in the fabric of the body. One sentinel detects a stray piece of the invader. Foreign particle detected. Sound the alarm. It engulfs the viral fragment, not to destroy it, but to display it a captured enemy banner. It broadcasts a chemical signal across the immune network, a desperate call to arms. T cells, see this antigen. The enemy hides within our own cells. 2. The signal reaches the command center. A helper T cell, the strategic commander of this war, receives the message. Its response is swift and decisive. Signal received. Summon the killer cells. Summon the antibodies. The war begins. The order ripples out, activating the elite forces of the immune system. The silent infiltration is about to meet a thunderous response. Meanwhile, inside the hijacked lung cell, the viral sabotage is in full swing. The cell's own machinery, once dedicated to life and function, now churns out enemy soldiers. It has become a factory for the virus. New viral particles bud from the cell's surface, a relentless stream flooding the surrounding tissue, each one a new saboteur ready to invade another cell. The virus's voice, now a mocking laugh, echoes from within. Your own cells are mine now. Factories of my army. You cannot stop me. The infected cell, a prisoner in its own home, weeps as it carries out its forced betrayal. I betray my host. I spread the invader. But the counterattack is already underway. An assassin arrives, a killer T cell. Its mission is cold, precise, and heartbreaking. Reckoners, the mark of the enemy on the infected cell's surface. With a voice devoid of emotion, it delivers the sentence, I see you, infected cell. You wear the virus's mark. Forgive me. But you must die. The killer T cell latches on, injecting deadly proteins, perforin and granzymes. The infected cell bursts, a necessary sacrifice to stop the spread. But as the cell dies, a fresh wave of viral particles spills out. The virus laughs again, a chilling sound. Kill your own. Every cell you destroy weakens your host. I win either way. The helper. T-cell commander sees this brutal calculus. A new strategy is needed. B-cells now. Forge antibodies. The call goes out to the weaponsmiths of the immune system. B-cells heed the order, transforming into plasma cells. Specialized factories that unleash a flood of microscopic missiles. Antibodies. An antibody soldier declares its purpose. Bind the invader. Block its entry. Mark it for destruction. These Y-shaped proteins swarm the battlefield, seeking out free-floating viruses. Now, the host feels the battle. A shiver runs through their body. The fever begins to rise. These is not a malfunction, it is a weapon. The battlefield burns. 2. The immune system intentionally raises the body's temperature, creating an environment hostile to the virus. Cytokines, the messengers of this war, surge through the bloodstream, summoning more reinforcements. The human coughs, sweats, and aches, completely unaware of the microscopic fury raging within every cell. The virus snarls against the heat. Your fever slows me, but I spread faster than you can kill. My army multiplies in silence. The killer T-cell assassin's resolve hardens. Then we escalate. No mercy, every infected cell must fall. The war becomes a desperate race against time. Just as the immune forces seem to gain the upper hand, the virus reveals its master stroke. It mutates. V proteins, on its surface, the very keys, the antibodies, were designed to fit, change shape. A smirk is in its voice. You thought you knew me, but I mutate. Your antibodies no longer fit. I slip past your defenses. On the front lines, an antibody soldier feels its grip fail. My grip fails. The invader escapes. This is the virus's greatest trick. Evolution at high speed. The helper T-cell commander's voice is grim but unbroken. Adapt. Soldiers. Forge new antibodies. We must evolve faster than the enemy. The war is not just one of force, but of intelligence and adaptation. Deep within the bones, in the marrow, the body's ultimate reserves are mobilized. A new wave of immune cells is born, marching towards the fight. In the lymph nodes, which swell with activity, new weapons are being forged. The immune army adapts. Plasma cells begin to chant a new mantra as they retool their production lines. New antibodies, new shapes, new locks for the enemy's keys. To renewed antibodies soldiers, armed with these updated weapons, cry out with fresh determination, bind the invader once more, neutralize its tricks. This is the incredible power of the adaptive immune system. It learns, it remembers, and it redesigns its arsenal to meet an evolving threat. The climax is at hand. The newly forged antibodies are a perfect match for the mutated virus. They swarm the invaders, coating their surfaces, blocking their ability to enter new cells. V are marked for destruction. The macrophages, the cleanup crew, arrive to engulf the neutralized viruses and the debris of fallen cells. At the same time, the relentless killer T-cells continue their grim work, methodically destroying the last of the viral factories. The virus's voice, once so arrogant, now fades, breaking with defeat. No, my factory is destroyed. My particles bound. I cannot spread. The helper T-cell commander makes the final declaration. Victory is ours. The invader is broken. The host survives. The fever subsides. The coughing ceases. The body begins to heal. The grid immune army, scarred but triumphant, slowly withdraws. Memory cells remain, sentinels holding the blueprint of this specific enemy, ensuring any future invasion will be met even more swiftly. The narrator reflects on the nature of this war. Against the fortress of a bacterium, brute force was needed. But against the viral saboteur, precision was key. In the eternal war of host and invader, survival depends not on size, but on strategy. The camera pans out, away from the microscopic battlefield, showing the human host resting peacefully. They take a deep, easy breath, unaware of the war just fought and won on their behalf. The virus came as a ghost, a saboteur aiming to turn the body against itself. The immune system answered with fire and precision, with strategy and sacrifice. In the endless war within, victory is never clean. The cost is often high, but survival is everything. Thank you for watching this journey into the incredible world inside us. If you found this battle as fascinating as we do, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the science of life. Stay curious.